Unlock the full potential of your Nikon D5600 by ensuring it's running the latest firmware. And today, I'll show you exactly how to do it safely and effectively. First, let's head over to the Nikon Download Center. You'll find the link in the description below. Once on the page, locate and select Software and Drivers. Now, we need to find the specific download for your camera. In the search bar, type D5600 and press enter. This will bring up the relevant support page for your model. On the D5600 support page, look for the firmware section. You'll see the latest available firmware version listed. Make sure you are downloading the correct firmware for your camera model and operating system, usually Windows or Mac OS. Click the download button for the firmware. The file will be relatively small, but ensure you save it to a location on your computer where you can easily find it, like your desktop or downloads folder. Next, we need to prepare your SD card. This process will erase everything on the card, so make sure you've backed up any important photos first. Insert your SD card into your computer's card reader. On your computer, access the SD card. Right-click on the SD card icon and select Format. Ensure you're formatting it as FAT3. This is a crucial step for the camera to recognize the firmware file. Once the format is complete, locate the firmware file you downloaded. It's usually a compressed zip file. Extract the contents of this zip file to a location on your computer, typically your desktop. Inside the extracted folder, you'll find the firmware updater file. Copy this single updater file and paste it directly onto the root directory of your formatted SD card. The root directory is the main level of the card, not inside any folders. Now, power off your Nikon D5600 with the camera off. Insert the SD card containing the firmware updater file. Turn on your Nikon D5600. The camera should automatically detect the firmware updater. You'll likely see a screen asking if you want to proceed with the update. Select yes or OK to start the firmware installation. The firmware update process will begin. This usually takes a few minutes. It's extremely important that you do not turn off the camera, open any doors, or remove the battery during this process. Doing so could damage your camera. Once the update is complete, your camera will likely restart automatically. You'll see a confirmation message indicating that the firmware has been updated. To confirm the update, navigate to your camera's menu. Go to the Setup menu and look for Firmware version. The displayed version should now match the latest firmware you downloaded. Congratulations, your Nikon D5600 is now running the latest and greatest